So this question says a model predicts that the population of Springfield was 15,000 in 2005. I always pay attention to the quantitative information in these longer questions. The model also predicts that each year for the next 5 years, the population P increased by 4%. So there was an increase of 4% of the previous year's population. Which equation best represents this model where X is the number of years after 2005? Okay, well, 2005 was mentioned up here. If X is a number of years after 2005, that means in 2005, X was equal to 0. That's important to know. All right, so for X is less than or equal to 5. Okay, so we're not getting too far beyond 5 years after 2005. All right, so what do I know? I like, again, to use this information. I'm going to actually start off by saying, noticing my answer choices all have this X in the exponent position. I love to see, well, what happens when X equals 0, right? And what does it mean that X is 0? Well, we already mentioned it. It means that we're in the year 2005. What do we know about what's happening in the year 2005? Well, we know that the population should be 15,000. So in essence, when I put a 0 here for X, I should get a p-value over here of 15,000. And we can see there for choice A, that has not happened, right? 15 to the 0 power is just 1, and 0.96 times 1 is not 15,000, so that is gone. For choice B, if I put a 0 here, 15,000 to the 0 again is 1, so we know that's out. So choice C, I put a 0 here, 0.96 to the 0 power is 1, so we do get 15,000, so that's good. And for choice D, the same thing would happen. If I put a 0 here, this becomes 1. 15,000 times 1 is also 15,000. So both choices C and D are very good. So what's left over here that I need to pay attention to determine what the correct answer is? Well, it's really this 0.96 versus this 1.04. And that's where the second bit of information we received, the 4% increase, comes in, because 1.04 represents a 4% increase, right? 4% more than 100% would be 1.04. So because of that, I'm very confident that choice D is the correct answer. Choice C would represent a 4% decrease, right? 100% minus 4% is 0.96. So that's the reason why choice C is incorrect.